Hello Internet, Magic Man here again from MMOBomb.com, and today we're taking a bit of a different first look at Heroes and Generals. Now this is a upcoming free-to-play first-person shooter, plane flyer, bike rider, jeep driver, strategy. It's got everything in here. If you're into any of the war combat simulators, the first-person shooters, there's something in here for just about everybody. Now, as we're watching this, guys, please keep in mind that you are seeing a very early build of the game. So everything we talk about here is, of course, subject to change. Closed and open betas are upcoming and will be announced by Heroes and Generals. Now, this game is brought out by the team at Modo, and if you've never heard of them, that's okay. This is the first game that they've developed under that title. Modo used to exist, became part of became IO Interactive, and then IO Interactive was bought by Eidos, and then some of the team decided, nope, we're going to go back and leave Eidos and create Modo again, and boom, Heroes and Generals, here it comes. Now, in the footage you're seeing, you do get to see my lovely browser window. I'm sorry about that, but there's a good reason. Right now in this early build, the game has a lot of pop-up windows, and I wanted to make sure to catch every single thing for you here as we're taking a look. So the basic gist of the game, and I'm commentating over the video here since this is more of a sneak peek than a first look. The video you're seeing right now shows you the main screen when you log in. It's being supported by what's called the Open Development System, and we've spoken about that on MMOBomb.com before. And you'll see right there you could buy war bonds. War bonds are actually a pretty creative way to fund their development here. What they allow you to do is to use real game currency to purchase a war bond. That currency supports the development of the game, and then just like a real war bond, later in development, when the game launches, you will get your initial investment plus extra in in-game currency for fronting the money for a war bond. So kind of unique. Basic idea of the game: World War II, Axis and Allies, United States and Germany, European campaign. So when you log in, you're going to have to pick a faction. United States or Germany are the only two available at this time, but there are plans, according to the website, for more in the future. With the open development tools, anything's possible here. Open development, for those of you that don't know, means that us gamers have a direct say in how the game actually develops and grows over time. What will be added, what will be taken away. So right now we're looking at the over map. And you can see the blue is the United States coming in from the west, and then the red is Germany, or the Axis powers, coming in from the east for the entire European campaign. So here's the deal. You want strategy? You can play this game as a strategy if you want to. You can give commands as a general and play it as a strategic type game. You want to be on the front lines? Go ahead, create a character, make a rifleman, make a paratrooper, make a whatever you want, and jump into the game into a first-person perspective, play the game that way, and execute the general orders. So there's a lot of ways to play this game. Now on the overview map, you can see that you can take a sneak peek at any battles that are going on, get a little synopsis on how the Axis and Allies forces are doing in that particular battle, and get a gauge on whether you want to jump into that battle or if it's almost over. Now on the right-hand side here are actual battles you can queue for. Right now they're loading, that's why we're going to take another look at the map here. Two kinds of currencies in the game. You've got your gold and you've got your credits. Gold is the real-life cash currency. See what I mean with the browsers here? You're going to get a couple of them. Gold is the cash currency. Credits are farmed in-game. Now, you can also get gold in-game, too. So don't think that you can only get that via Cash Shop. You can get that in-game as well. Right now, I don't have any. Hey, them's the breaks. You know how it is. Alright, so we mentioned the strategy method to play. We've mentioned the first-person shooter. There's also an upcoming mobile app planned for this game that will allow you to issue orders when you're on the go from your phone, things like that. So there's a lot of different ways to play this game. It's a pretty ambitious project. And if you've seen any video footage on it, you've probably seen soldiers riding bicycles. Yes, they can. You can ride jeeps, planes, whatever you can get your hands on, whatever resource-wise you can get your hands on. So let's queue up here and jump into some combat. Now, right now, we're going to jump in as a paratrooper. And I left this footage in just to show you the fun of beta. Any of you guys that have been in betas know what's going on here. My character has, yeah, he's kind of trapped inside the side of the airplane there. That's all right. It happens. They'll get it fixed. No big deal. Again, you're looking at a really early build of the game. So, oh boy. So we're trying to bomb here, but we end up getting blown out of the sky. So we'll queue up again. That was a quick death. I like how the mini-map does show you progress of what's going on, so you can get an idea of where you want to spawn to best help your team on the location front there. So this time, I spawn, and I'm actually flying the bomber here. I'm going to get the tooltip out of the way so that we can take a look at what's going on. There we go. And you can see our targets ahead of us. Visually, the game looks nice. I mean, they've got about 30 full-time staff working on the game at Rito Moto there. And it looks sharp. So I'm trying to swing this in and give my guys a chance to bomb. And then I realized that I don't have any guys in my plane to do said bombing or said paratrooping. Nothing. So we're going to kill this one real quick by taking Magic Man's plane down into the ground. And there's my body. Nice. Nice. So I want to give you a couple different views of this here. We did get queued up as the plane again. For some reason, I spawned extraordinarily high up in the clouds. Took me a second to get my bearings, but look at the visual there. I mean, that's pretty impressive as far as playing a World War II type game. That's what I would think of in my head there. So let's try and get in. Nope, we didn't get into position there either. Long way down. Alright, enough of these planes. Let's queue up here and do a little first person just so you get a different look at some of the aspects of this game. Da, 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 da. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I can zoom in. Whoa, somebody's firing off from the right. What the? Oh, and the left. And I spawned in a farm with nothing but open land all around me. This is going to be a little rough. Come out of the farmhouse and no cover. That's alright. We're just going to make a run for it. Try to get over here to help out our team here. Now you see the timer at the top clicking down. Switch from one weapon to another with the scroll mouse wheel. Movement is basic WASD. Your left trigger is your fire. Your right trigger is your zoom in to get on the scope. Running over here. I got some teammates coming in and... Oh. Holy hell. Shot me in the mouth. That's no bueno. Alright, we're gonna stick with the rifleman and try this again. That guy looked like he was coming towards this farmhouse. Let's see if we can't draw him out here. Yep, there he is. Be sneaky, sneaky. Looked like the animation from the bullets came through the building, but they didn't hit me, so I'll take it. All in all, I was pretty impressed with the graphics, especially considering how early this build is. Besides some clipping when my character spawned in the plane, it actually wasn't too bad. Actually, there he is, yeah! Got my shot on him. I get an assist here? Did that guy go down? I guess he did. My partner left, so I guess this guy went down. Let's go check. Looks pretty peaceful. There he is. Yeah, he's down. Awesome. Magic Man gets the assist on the sneak peek first look. So now we're going to try and make a run for this again. Let's see if we can... Oh. What's going... Where's it coming from? So this would be more for, obviously, for you guys that are into first-person shooters. This would probably be the aspect of the game that you're playing the most. If you're more into the strategy-based stuff, you're going to be looking at that world map that we showed at the beginning an awful lot to make your decisions there and issue orders from there. Hence, heroes and generals. Ah! Close. Close. So this one's just about over. They've pretty much got us. Now, here's the deal, gang, with the wars. When you first pick the United States or Germany, you are locked into that faction until the end of the war. How long does a war last? Nobody really knows for sure, but what Ritomoto is estimating will happen when the game is launched is that one war will take approximately 4 to 6 real-life weeks to conclude. Once the war is finished and one faction has won, you know, everybody's divvied up and given their points and all that jazz, a new war will start, and if you want to remain on the same faction, you can. Oh, see, we just lost. If you want to switch factions, you can do that as well. But once you choose United States or Germany at the beginning of a war when you first log in, you're stuck with that faction until the conclusion of that war that you're in. So back to the world map here. You can see we've got quite a few different missions on this campaign that we could jump into. You can see us tracking a mission on the left there. Characters, you can actually make your own individual characters and grow them into heroes and change their look and gear over time. Assault teams, you can... Obviously, it was pretty self-explanatory. Put together your own assault team. You do have to have a pretty substantial amount of credits. I think it's 65,000 to do that. Now, I've got some credits and a few gold for taking part in that mission. Obviously, not too much because I wasn't in it that long and quite honestly didn't do all that well. I got an assist, but also had 2 deaths as a rifleman. There's the assault teams menu, but that's it, man. Ritomoto, check it out. Keep following it, especially if you're into this. Heroes and Generals, come on over to MMOBomb.com and be safe. We'll see you on the servers.